Hi guys, it's Belle here and it is Monday, which can only mean one thing on my channel. It is time for the Margarete Miller Collage Challenge, Margarete Miller Mondays, and it is week 40. Don't forget to put in this hashtag to see what everyone's doing here on YouTube and on Instagram, and all links to Margarete Miller will be down below in the description box. And don't forget, I have playlists of my previous years, so go check those out if you haven't already. So yes, I want to try and get this video done. If you hear any noise in the background, like my next door neighbor has scaffolding and stuff up, so it is what it is. We still need to film. And so let's have a look. A written signature. I'm going to cheat a little bit. This was handwritten at some point. It's a stamp. That's what we're going to use. Something from mythology or legend. So I have this from a vintage vampire book that I picked up. I think it might have been last year in a haul. So yeah, something heavy. So again, it's but I've got these little die cuts that are kind of like gravestones. Vampire, Dracula, you're getting the theme. And gravestones are heavy. Pattern paper in a neutral colour. So I have some of this Tim Holtz. It's really good because it actually says night there, but I don't think we're going to get to see that bit, so we'll see. Clear tape or masking tape, and bonus something yellow. I'm combining, and I'm going to use my handmade vintage looking tape that I made earlier in the year. So let's get started. I have like a couple of other little bits that I might add, but we shall see as we go through. So I am working on I want to say a Dracula journal. It kind of is. You'll see when you see the journal. It's Dracula inspired, but more like the original Bram Stoker inspired. So his book, it will be coming later this week, I believe, that journal. And because of that, as soon as I saw something that said mythology, I was like, hold up, vampire. That's what we're going to do. I am going to kind of cut this and that bit. I've got to do some fussy cutting. Not my favourite thing to do. I mean, I don't think we're going to get him all on here, so I want to kind of see. We're kind of going to get, I want part of the hand. So if I do that, so yes, because I was already working on that journal, I thought, oh, let's do this. Because, you know, love a bit of Dracula. Right then, let's cut around his arm and his hand. So there were other images in there, but I don't know what I want to do with those ones. So I'm actually going to cut the other bit of his arm off because it's a bit weird just having like part of the arm. Yeah, I tell you, this, I have been so busy this week, guys, which is why I can only apologize that you only got one video last week. Okay, so not this week, last week I was super busy. Yeah, it's just been such a busy month. And it has just zoomed by. So we had our youngest come and stay for part of the week. I mean, we'd only seen him, he'd been here anyway to stay over his dad's birthday. But he came back down to stay for a few more days as well. He's completed his masters now, and I just think he's catching up on all the kind of, it was a very stressful time for him. So he came to stay, and one of the other reasons he came to stay was that it was his sister's birthday last week too. See, this is almost the exact size, which is brilliant. Let's just cover the whole thing in that. This is some Tim Holtz paper, I think. I feel bad using it all on here because, you know, he doesn't bring out the pads anymore, but is what we're going to do. And so, yeah, it was his sister's birthday. So he wanted to not only come see us, but he actually wanted to come down because we were going to go to hers. Like, she doesn't live near us. So, you know, we were going to go and spend the day, drive up to where she is. And he was like, oh, I'll come for that too, but I'll come down for a few days either side of that as well. And I was like, great. And I don't know about you guys, but because my kids, 2 of them don't live at home, and my other son we've only just taken him back to uni. Because of that, when one of them does come to stay, I just don't want to be filming or crafting or anything like that. I want to be spending the time with them, you know, chatting with them, playing games, just doing lots of fun stuff. I'm going to ink around this. Yeah, that's what I kind of want to be doing. So between that, traveling to see my daughter for her birthday and all that stuff, let's get the stamps out. Between all of that, I didn't actually do any crafting for 6 days. So not proper crafting anyway. So yeah, which is fine. I really don't mind, but it does mean, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use these as the background. So I'm going to get a few signatures and just kind of use it as the background. These are the Creative Expression Design by Sam Paul, and their signatures from the past, CEC1055. Yeah, so almost 6 days I didn't get a single bit of crafting done, guys, because I just wanted to spend it with my son, and then obviously we went and saw my daughter, and all that kind of thing. And then we ended up going back, like taking my son back, and he lives in the same town that my other son, because they both went to the same university. So although my youngest has just finished his master's there, so officially he's now finished at that university, his partner and my other son are still, I kind of like these ones. So I think I'm going to do these ones first. Are still there. God, that didn't come off very well, did it? Maybe because I haven't used these signatures. So we took him back. And then obviously, we really need to ink these. Obviously, we then went, and my other son had only been there a week. So we went and checked up on him. Did he need anything and all that kind of thing. So all of that to say, we had a very busy week with family again. But I don't mind that because it was fun. Okay, so the signatures are coming onto the background, so I like that. I wish they were like clearer, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. We're using it as a background. So 6 days I've been away from my craft table, guys. 6 days. For one thing and another. But that's okay. Right, I need to sort those out, but I'll do that off camera. So we've got the signatures now. Also realise I need a tab. Okay, so I've brought to see if I have a tab that would work, because I don't. I mean, the brown light. I just have lots of little bits and bobs in here. I quite like that. Maybe not. Doesn't quite go. Quite like the black. Oh yeah, no, I like that. That one's going to work. Okay. And I don't know what digital those tags are from. I just kind of found all the tags that were in my stash and then cut them up and put them in that little box so I could just grab them. Which I know doesn't help you guys, so I'm sorry about that. But all that, even though I wasn't able to get to my craft tables, I feel quite kind of out of sorts. I think I might put it in the middle. We haven't had one in the middle for a while. even though I haven't done that, the fact is that I think I want to cut the cat off this because it doesn't really go. I had a lovely time with the kids. That's what I'm trying to say, if I can get my words out. And we've got this one that could go like here. Or we'll turn it around because it's black card, so it's fine. That could go there. I think I want that. Okay, so what we also need to do is put some of this tape on. I could put some on the bottom, actually. I'm going to put a bit up near the top. I want my slightly lighter ones, I think, because I want to be able to see the handwriting still too. Like so. That's cool. Then I'm going to put another little bit. I think I need to make more of this because at the moment, other than the vampire journal that I'm working on, I'm actually working on another journal that I'm using a lot of this tape in. So, you know, kind of need to do that. Now we need to work out where he's going to go so that I can put this behind. I mean, I could bring it down a little bit, like so. So I could do that. So let's do it. But yeah, it was fun having my youngest down. I don't get to spend a lot of time with just him because often when he does come down, obviously I have at least my middle son and down, but usually it's because we're doing stuff as a family, so we're all here. And so it's just nice, especially as he's been so busy and so stressed finishing his masters, to have some one-on-one time with him, and just really enjoy that time together, you know. So that was really, really good. We were watching the documentary actually on Vince McMahon. If you don't know who he is, he kind of really created the WWE Wrestling Federation. And yeah, he's not a very nice man, but I love wrestling, and I passed that on to my youngest, who is even more obsessed. Like, there's not a lot he does not know about wrestling, not just modern wrestling either. Like, he knows all the history and everything. So there's not a lot he doesn't know. And so we were watching that together. But it just makes me sad. Not about Vince McMahon. I've never liked him. And he's not a very nice man. But I don't know. But that was interesting watching that. And we started the Agatha series on Disney, the new Marvel one. Oh my goodness, guys. If you're looking for a fun kind of witchy, but not too intense witchy show, that, if you're looking for something that gives you all those kind of vibes, I highly recommend the new Agatha. I really do. I know that there's some of you out there who watch me, who are subscribed to me, who are Marvel fans, because I know we've discussed Marvel before. Now, I have to say, Marvel's fine. I don't mind it. I've watched it, and I've had kids who have been really into it, so I've watched it for them as well. But the last few years, I don't know, they've had some good shows. I really liked like Ms. Marvel. I also really liked She-Hulk. It didn't get great reviews. But Agatha is a witch in the Marvel universe, and she was in WandaVision, and they've kind of taken her from that, even though that was 3 years ago. WandaVision was a really good show too. That was kind of 3 years ago, and they've taken that and they've given her own show. And can I just say, guys, like, honestly, it is giving me everything. I'm going to put some bats on here as well because, you know, vampire. There's only 3 episodes so far. But I watched the first 2 with my youngest when he was down. And, oh my gosh, the song in that second episode, guys, if you've watched it, you know, the Witches Road one. It is giving, I don't know if I would say this is necessarily for kids. It's definitely appealing to the older kind of vibe. But it is giving me all the yummy Halloween vibe that I want. Got bigger bats there, but they're just too big. So yeah, I am loving it. So we watched that too together, as well as a few other things, and played lots and lots of games because that's what we like doing as a family. I want to put another little bit of tape on here actually, so I'm going to do that. I've got this sort of really sharp pointed bit, and I think that'll work really well actually. You won't see it as much unless I put it here. Oh yeah, I kind of like it there. And then we can cut that bit of the tape off. But I like that there. I was wondering about putting another bit down here, but you're not really going to see it if it's down there, so I don't think so. But what I think I want to do with this as a finishing touch, I think I'm going to stitch all the way around it. So let me go do that. Okay, so I did a messy double stitch, and I don't know quite what's happened there, but it doesn't matter because I love threads hanging, as you all know. So yes, I highly recommend, even if you're not into Marvel and you don't get all of the kind of references to other things, I highly recommend it. If you just want a fun kind of witchy show. So that was good. But yes, so all that to say, I haven't been crafting. So you got one video last week, but that's okay because I enjoyed spending time with my son. Oh, and look at my new pen, guys. Isn't that adorable? It's really squidgy. It actually came in a pack of 2. So this is the other one. I got them from Home Sense. No, I didn't. I got them from TK Maxx. But this one, I mean, it just looks just like my Binksy. So that's what we're going to use to put the number on. Because I love it. Number 40. Okay, now we can't really see a lot of the signatures, but they are here. So let's have a look, guys. I'm going to ink around this too because it needs to go on here and I want it. Is this too big? Will it fit? Do you know what? I feel like I need to trim a little bit off. So I'm going to do that. And then we're going to put it on the back once we've looked it over. But oh, I'm loving this card, guys. It's giving me the spooky vibes I'm after. And considering it's October. Well, almost October. You'll see this just before October. So I'm loving it. Okay, so a written signature. Well, we've used the stamp, but we've used it as background. And it looks good. Something from Mythology of Legend. Dracula. Something heavy, we've got the gravestones. A pattern paper in a neutral colour, we've got that in the background. Clear tape or masking tape, bonus a bit of yellow. So I've used my aged vintage tape on there. We've added some bats because it's Dracula. And yeah, oh, I love how this one turned out. I do. Love it. And it just goes to show if you're making something and you've got some extra bits and the prompts fit, sometimes you just got to go with it. So that is week 40's one, guys. I would love to know what you think down below. Oh, it's so cute. Well, I don't know if it's cute when he's getting staked, but you know what I mean. Like, I really like that. So that's it for now, guys. You will be getting more videos this week. Things are back to normal. No one's meant to be visiting for a while. So I don't think we're going anywhere for a while. You know, like off to visit anyone for at least a week. So you'll actually get more videos. And obviously it's October, spooky season. So October daily time, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please, please do like and subscribe if you haven't already and you enjoy this kind of rambly craft, because that's what I do. And until next time, guys, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having lots and lots of spooky, crafty fun. Bye for now.